Welcome back to Dear Big Sis. I'm Eden.
And I'm Emma, and today we're going to talk about how the environment you're raised in and born can really have an influence on you and how it's important to stay true to yourself even when everyone around you isn't.
So, our first topic that we're going to be talking about today is how and what we absorb from our environments without realizing it. Okay, so since me and Emma were mostly raised in Miami, we're mostly going to talk about how that has influenced us and then kind of generalize it in a way that it can be related to you guys wherever you live. So, first thing that's like kind of cliche for Miami, but very true to me, is Miami time, meaning you're always late. Whenever somebody hosts, like one of my friends has a party or something, like they always like say like, oh, come at 8, and then everybody knows that they're all gonna come at like 9:30 to 10 to 11. I'm very much like that.
Yeah.
Like if you tell me to be somewhere at 3 p.m., I will be there at 5 p.m. latest.
Yeah, like I'm kind of the opposite since I'm very type A. I'm mostly on time, if not early. But that's kind of like, it is so normalized here to just be late, and it is completely normal.
Yeah,
Like-
but I also think it has to do, like, there's a lot of leniency. Like, everybody's very chill, laid back. Like, we have basically all the time in the world because it's just, like, it's beach during the day, basically, and then
Yeah.
lifetime, like, nightlife during the night. And so it kind of feels like your day is never ending. So nobody really cares as much because it's just so chill.
I also feel like Miami just has that like laid back like attitude. You know what I mean? Like everyone is just like it's a sunshine state, you know? Everyone is just here to fucking enjoy the sun. And a lot of
Yeah.
people forget that responsibility is still a thing.
Yeah.
You know, you still have to show up on time. And I feel like once we're gonna start working and stuff, we're gonna have to like get that out of our brains that
is
like
gonna hurt me
Miami
so
time is not normal. Like you're supposed to be on time to things.
No, and I never noticed that. Like, whenever I go to, like, Amsterdam for the summer to be with, like, my family, like, they're always like, oh, we need to be there in 10 minutes. We're going to be late. And I was like, is there a problem with the
Yeah.
Like, I was late to, like, my mom's, like, best friend's wedding. We were, like, 2 hours late. And we thought it was perfectly fine. We just waltzed in. And everybody stared at us like we were, like, actually insane.
Yeah.
But it's just so normal. But that's definitely going to impact me later.
Yeah.
And I also feel like that also makes you, like, kind of procrastinate. Like, that got me into a habit of procrastination, being like, oh, well, I can do that later. Like, I have all the time in the world to do that. I can do this, and that. Like, my time management is not there.
Not the best.
It's
I also,
not
like,
interested.
since we're both not from Miami, we're both like from different places. Like I feel like we could also like compare like the different cultures and how like you
Mhm.
really see that like growing up in Miami like does have an impact on you. Like where you're from does genuinely influence you. Like the little things. Like I feel like also a big thing in Miami is just like people love to like put on a performance. Like people really love to like be fake, and it's kind of like a fake it till you make it mentality here. Like it's just like everyone is trying to show off and be someone that they're not really. And like when you're growing up, you're like 16, 17 years old, like, and everyone around you is apparently living this crazy life and they have all this crazy money and everyone is showing off and everyone is doing these different things. It's like you start like kind of maybe not comparing yourself,
But comparing
yourself. You're like,
Or you're kind of
Whoa.
like, oh shit, wait, they're doing this, so I should be doing this.
yeah.
I can tell it in, like, younger generations, like the Sephora girls,
Oh my
like
god.
that thing. Like, but I feel like we had such a big impact on that because of, like, such high beauty standards that we hold with, like,
Yeah,
Snapchat, the
definitely.
beauty filter, and, like, all those different, and, like, all the different filters. And, like, I don't know, when I was using Snapchat, when I was, like, I don't even know why I had Snapchat in 2020, but I did. And I was, like, 10 years old, and I was using those, like, double horn,
The, like, dumb
filters,
ones,
this,
you
like,
know?
smiley face thing.
Yeah. That's like a Canon event, bro. Everyone was
Oh
using
my
that damn
God.
smiley sticker face.
I have so many bad pictures of that. Like, it's horrendous. And, like, just, like, all those filters, but that was, like, for the fun of it. Now it's just, like, there's these 10-year-olds, and they're using the beauty filter and the, like, posh filter and, like, all these different filters. And I'm like, honey, that's not you.
It's just like everyone is kind of fake as hell. And it's so hard to take a step back because you're
Yeah.
like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, especially like, I mean, I can't speak from like a small town perspective. Like, Miami, you see the worst of the worst and the best of the best. It's just like you have such a crazy broad scope of people. and everyone is faking it till you make it, and it's just like, where do I fit?
And like
that?
when all the tourists come to town and they're like riding around in their rental Lamborghinis, they like park up next to those beat up cars, and you're like, that's Miami. So it's like it like destroys people's confidences because it's either like then you get put into a major category or a minor category.
Yeah,
Like there is no like middle.
there's like a big lack of in between. I
Yeah.
feel like.
And people strive for perfection, and I think that's okay. Like you should want yourself to be better, but not to be perfect.
No one looks the same. That's like the beauty of it, you know? Matter of fact, actually, something that's been pissing me off recently is that all of a sudden everyone wants to look like the same person.
Oh my god, yeah.
Everyone is getting, bro, you can literally walk in like, I don't know, like Sunset Harbor that has like so many like workout places. And all of a sudden, every single girl tries to look the same. It's the same Botox, the same like aloe fit. Like, it's crazy because everyone is trying to look the same, and like you're losing, and especially in Miami because there's so many different cultures, and like that's kind of like the beauty of Miami. Like you literally have so many different people that just live in the same place. It's just like you get to
Yeah.
like mix a bunch of different cultures, a bunch of different people, a bunch of different perspectives. And like I feel like those people that are just all trying to look the same, like that like strips Miami of that.
Yeah.
Of that like the fact that we don't all look the same. We all have like different perspectives, different lives, and like we all just coexist together. You know?
Yeah. And like there's just like obviously there's differences in people, but like just the fact that everybody just wants to look like this woman, like Alex Earl.
Yeah.
Like baddie, queen, like whatever. I don't know. But like also like she's an influencer. Like she's her own person. She's become who she
Yeah,
is.
she's like a
because,
perfect example. She went to like UM, like she's just like
yeah.
pretty, like you know what I mean? Like
But that's
people
also like
strive for that.
they make her the standard, even though she doesn't have to be the standard. You
Yeah.
should be your own standard. You should step back and be like, okay, well, I can't look like her because I'm not her. I'm not related to her. I'm not her child. I'm not her sister. I'm not her brother. Like, whatever. Like, you don't have the same genetics. You can want yourself to be better. Like, if you want to work out more. But don't work out more because you want to look like this specific person. Work out more because you want to better yourself.
Like you want to look a certain way for yourself, not because you're trying to look like someone else.
yeah.
You know?
And I feel like once you start doing that, once you start bettering yourself for yourself and not for other people, is when your confidence really starts to build up.
Mhm.
Something also like being in Miami, like I don't know if it's just Miami, it's probably just a bunch of teenagers, but like people are so dramatic.
Oh my god.
It's like it's either up here
It's crazy.
or up here. Like it doesn't go
Yeah.
anywhere but that. And I find it so ridiculous because everybody is just trying to live life. Like you're trying to learn. You make mistakes. You will make mistakes. There's no way you can avoid making mistakes. But that's how you learn. That's how you become a better person.
Yeah.
And to strive for the perfection of not making mistakes, that's already bad in itself. But criticizing people for making mistakes is just gonna lead into this crushing of self-confidence because you feel you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what creates it all. And that's what social media like does to people is it just makes you not want to make mistakes because everybody is going to know it. Everybody's gonna be dramatic about it and they're gonna over exaggerate it
Yeah.
because it's something to talk about. But like to go and start saying things about people, that's how you crush a kid's confidence.
Yeah.
That's how you put them into the cycle of wanting to be this perfect figure.
Yeah, especially because like I feel like in Miami everyone is so different. Like personally, my friend group, like none of us look the same. I think me and Eden are like the closest looking to each other that I know. No one looks the
Mostly
same.
just because of our height.
Yeah,
as
just
well.
our height. We're both European, whatever. But like, I think genuinely not a single person in my friend group I could consider like looking close to each other. And like, if I was to like point everyone that looks different and like everyone has a different personality, everyone acts different, everyone has been raised a different way. If you start comparing yourself to these like people who are completely different than you, they weren't raised the same way, they're not from the same place, they don't have the same values, they don't look the same, you will never win because there's no possibility of comparing something that is just so completely different.
Yeah.
Like you can be different, get along, have a great time. That's like the magic of friends. You don't have to be the same person. You can just get along with someone, be completely different, and you know, sometimes opposites attract.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you start comparing yourself to people who are just so different from you, and even people who are like similar to you, like if you just start comparing yourself to someone who is not you, you're just wasting your time, because at the end of the day, it is not you. You cannot become someone else. And I feel like a lot of girls forget that you don't have to fit a certain type, because everyone has a different type.
Like, I also hate, this is like a worldwide thing, but like Miami guys majority are so nonchalant.
Oh my God, the nonchalant epidemic.
Hate that shit.
It is so bad. When has it become cool to not care? I will never understand it.
I care so much. I always
me
will
too.
care.
Like,
I don't give a fuck
I
about the
care
fact that I care.
too much. And like, I can't believe like some guys think that like acting nonchalant will make me attracted to you.
It'll make me hate you.
I will look at you and be like, wow, you just don't have enough emotional strength to be honest about how you feel.
Oh,
And you're just avoiding because you don't want to be honest and you don't want to commit to someone because that scares you. So that's embarrassing. I hate the nonchalant epidemic. I think it's stupid. If you care about someone, make it known. What the hell happened to romance? It's horrible. I do not understand it. You have one life. What a waste of it to just live for other people.
yeah.
Like, what
I
a
agree.
waste to live for your image, to like, bro, just be happy with yourself. Do what you want to do with your life because you're going to end up happier in the end.
At this point, people don't choose what they want to do. Their environment is just choosing it for them.
Yeah, facts.
And you're just so adapted to just going with the flow. Like, you have to remember to choose what you want to do. Like, think, like, do I really want to go to this? Do I really enjoy this for myself? Or am I going because people are asking me to go? Am I going because these people are going and I want to be with these people and I don't want to miss out?
Okay, so now we're kind of going to give our like own personal experience as how like we try to stay true to ourselves, like living in such a crazy place.
So I kind of have like, I guess I kind of grew up with like a mentality that like I need to step back and like figure my shit out in my head first before I go out into the world and do it all. So I always had like my parents kind of there to check me, and like you always need to have that one friend that will always like tell you the truth no matter what, not feed into your delusions. And like a lot of people say this, but like you don't really realize it until you don't have that friend with you.
Yeah.
And like you need that person that will be real with you even if it hurts you.
Yeah. I think for me, it was like that person was like my older brothers, because like I have like a 7-year and 9-year difference with my brothers. So they were really quick to fucking be real with me. And every time, not I would do something bad, but something that wasn't really me, my brothers were really quick to just, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Clock you.
like low-key clock me. Yeah, like my brothers have always been like super, super honest with me. Like, of course they love me, so there's like bias, but
Yeah.
they've always been super, super, super like on top of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And just always reminding me that like, this is your life. You know, you need to focus on you. It doesn't mean being selfish. It just means like being aware that it is your life. Like you cannot live around other people. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And I think like having those people that are honest with you, even when like the honesty kind of hurts, or aren't just putting an image around you, aren't lying to your face, like that's really important, because so many people around you, even the ones sometimes closest to you that you don't even know, are just so fake. Not in the way fake to you, just sometimes people are not even honest with themselves, and they can't even admit to themselves the truth. So how are they going to admit it to you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And it also, I feel like that also adds to your confidence. Like, I used to be a very big comparer to, like, online things. And my dad would be like, okay, Eden, well, that's not you. And maybe they're not happy with their life. And, like, that's what they're just posting. And, like, you can't know that. But also don't think that, oh, they're not happy, they're just posting it. It's just, it's not you. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't know if they really did have fun or if they just took pictures making it look like they had fun. But that's what they posted. You need to focus on you. Like, my dad is like my lifeline. He's my support. And like, whenever I question like my choices, he's always there to be like, you know what is right.
Yeah.
Only
You should trust your instinct too.
yeah.
Like, deep
Your
down, you
instincts
know.
matter.
Yeah.
And like, only you can, like, at the end of course you could have people you trust. You should have people that you trust and that you believe their word and like you trust with like your life. You need to have that type of person close to you, but you also need to just listen to yourself and listen to your own voice, because there are so many voices around us that are going to tell you so many different things. And at the end of the day, the only one that matters is your own.
If we had to give 3 important things, just surround yourself with people that are true. Trust your gut, trust your instinct. You know more than you think. don't think you just don't know anything, because surprisingly, somehow, deep down, we always know.
Yeah.
And just be true to yourself. Don't compare yourself, you
Yeah.
know? Like, there's so much more to life than that. And it's just, like, important to just stay true to yourself, trust yourself, and surround yourself with the good people.
Yeah, staying true to yourself, especially in a world that is so focused on image and honestly rewards people's image. Like, you
Yeah.
get rewarded on what you look like on the outside. But at the end of the day, you're probably never going to talk to half of these people ever again. But you're always going to be with yourself.
Yeah.
So staying true is the only thing that's going to really impact your life.
So I hope that kind of helps and reminds you that your environment doesn't have to influence you. You can fully influence yourself. You just have to make the right choices and just trust yourself, because honestly, I think a lot of people underestimate how much their gut can really like determine. So yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys liked the episode.
Bye, guys.